Today's video is all about this little handbag. We're going to be going through an overall review. We're going to go through what fits inside and what I think are the pros and cons when it comes to the Senreve Cadence. As always, thank you so much for stopping by. If you guys have never been on this channel before, my name is Jenny and I love handbags. This channel is all about fashion, hauls, comparisons, reviews, anything and everything related. I just have a little obsession when it comes to accessories because I feel like handbags and just accessories in general really can spruce up an outfit, and I am all about that. So if you guys love stuff like that, please consider subscribing. If you're not following me on Instagram, come by and say hello, and let's just hop right into today's review. So like I mentioned, this is the Senreve Cadence bag, and this one is in their forest green. And again, if you guys have been on my channel, you know my favorite fall color right now is green. I love the forest, dark green tones. I also love the spring, seafoam greens and mint greens and things like that. But when I saw this color, I knew that it was a bag I wanted to purchase, but I was waiting for a good sale. So I actually picked this up when Senreve did their Black Friday sale because it did give, I think it was oh my gosh, I can't remember exactly, but I think it was 30% off plus a free gift. So I thought it was a good deal. And honestly, I always kind of look for, at least lately, I've been looking for that middle ground when it comes to luxury bags. You know, the prices right now are getting insane. Even fashion houses like YSL, I mean, let's not even talk about Chanel, Louis, and all of that, but they're definitely getting up there. So when I make my purchase, my mindset is totally different than it was a year or two ago. I really think about it because I don't want to be throwing money away if I know that bag isn't right for me. And I've been looking at bags like Senreve, Polin, and just other mid-level brands like Coach. And I've actually been finding some great bags and for very affordable pricing. So I think this one retails for around 600 something. I'll drop it here, but with the Senreve discount, I think I got it for a really good price. I'm pretty sure it was 30%. So Senreve does sales all the time. If you guys are interested, definitely follow them, and then they'll announce when they do one. This is, by the way, not sponsored. This is the bag I actually picked up. So during the sale, it came with that, and then it came with a free gift too. And this is what it came with. This is a Twilly, and this is in their kind of orangey, beigey, peachy color. And it just is pretty cute. It just says this over here. And I'll be honest, I don't think I've really owned a Twilly. And I thought it'd be good to use this on my Dior saddle, on the handle, and kind of test it out if I like that look or not. And if I did, then I could potentially purchase maybe a Dior one to put on there, and it would be great. I know people also use this sometimes as a shoulder bag. You can, use this as a necklace. You could scarf it, probably use it as a headband. I don't know, you can get really creative, but for me, I thought it'd be nice to use it on my Dior saddle. Okay, so jumping right into the bag, you guys can see that this, to me, the reason why I had picked this bag is because you guys know I love the Celine Triomphe crossbody shoulder bag over here. I am obsessed, and I still want that bag, but I just know right now is not the right moment for me. But I thought this kind of resembled a very similar look, almost like the Celine box bag, which I don't love as much. I'm more of a Triomphe person. I just love that look, and I think it's such a classic in the Celine family. So I was debating between this and the pull-in version, which is more of their, number 10, I think it was the one over here. You guys know, if you follow me, I had this one on my wish list, but ultimately I went with this one because they were offering a sale, and I thought, I have some, I love both brands, but I thought it'd be nice to get this one because I love this buckle here and I love the shape. So again, it's I would say it's relative to the Celine, between the Celine small size, the teen size, and the medium size. This is probably the same size. I can drop the measurements, but essentially it is just this with an adjustable strap. So the strap looks like this. You can see you can adjust it to a shoulder or a crossbody, and there's holes here that you can just punch through, and it kind of goes around like this. So you can make it short or long, however you wish, and it's nice because it definitely works. I plan on getting the Senreve statement strap with it as well, which is this one over here. I probably should have ordered it with this, but I totally forgot about it. But I think it will give this bag like a different look. But for now, like I actually really like it with this strap here. It's not super thin. It's the same pebbled material as this one. This is in their pebbled leather. So it is very durable. Like if you spill water on here, scratch it, it's not gonna show anything because of that like coated pebble. So again, you open it up just by squeezing this over here, and the clasp looks just like that. And it does say Senreve over here. The back has a nice back pocket that actually can fit my phone if I stick it up. And you can put like, obviously not a lot, but it is like still big enough where you can manage to get things in here. And that is what that looks like. And the opening is, again, like it reminds me very similar to the Celine Triomphe bag. This is the divider section where it has like this over here, and then it has like a main compartment, and then it has a small compartment here. So it's pretty nice. And then in here you have your D-rings. So you could actually attach another strap if you didn't want to use the strap it came with. And here it just says Senreve, made in Italy. And I know like Senreve has bags that are made in Italy and made in Spain, but this one is made in Italy. You guys know I love my mini bags, but this I consider a medium bag, and it honestly fits a lot. And I've been using this bag, and I can show you exactly as is what I've been carrying. Let me just show you. On this side over here, there's like a little mini pocket. You could actually stick stuff in here too. Sometimes I put like my rings and stuff back here, and it does button up, but it's kind of hard to button it, so I don't really use it. And then here I'll just keep like my Advils and things like that, just like things that are flat. So the thing is, like if you do put anything bulky in here and you close it, it does make the bag a little bulky. So just want to let you guys know. But in this main compartment here, I have my sanitizer. You guys know I love my Touch Lens sanitizer. It's been working out really nicely because it's like a nice even light spray. It doesn't dry your hands out. I have my new favorite lotion, which is the hand cream, the Moroccan oil one. You can pick these up at Sephora. I actually got this using my points to trial, and I want to buy the big version because it smells so great and it makes my hands nice and silky. Love it. Got some gum. I never leave without my trusty Casely charger because this one is compact and fits in all my bags. It's cute, it's smooth, and it fits my phone perfectly, and it gives it a full charge. I have 12 Pro Max. I have my Ana Luisa pouch where I put all my gift cards and just other loose cards that does not fit in my wallet. I have some wipes in here. This one I got from the plane from United, and then my wet ones. I keep all my lippies. You know, I'm not like a lipstick person, but I like to have my moisture. So Burt's Bees is my holy grail. Also my Dior, what is this one? The Dior lip glow is also holy grail. And then sometimes I keep my Vaseline lip gloss in case like my lips get really dry because the weather is just so cold right now. I keep my AirPods in here because you always want that handy. I also have my like pill case here where I keep like Tylenol, other Tylenols, Motrins, and you know, just like vitamins and things like that. Keeps it all organized. I have my mirror in the main compartment. My eyelash brush. I put it in a little Ziploc bag because sometimes like the edges scratched it inside of my bag and I don't want that to happen. So you can see it's just empty. I actually spilled water in here. Hopefully that dries up and does not leave a stain, but I did that on accident earlier when I was getting something out. My bag was open. Here is a little key hook. So if you did want to put like your keys and stuff in there, you could. And then again, on this inside pocket, I have in here my card case. And I put that in there because number one, I can get it out easily. And number two, like I always like to keep my card cases away from all my loose items so it doesn't scratch it. This one is pretty durable though. This one is actually my Senreve one. I thought it matched nicely with this bag, but it's like a super thin case. It fits perfectly in this back pocket. So if you guys are looking for a card case to go with this bag, that would be a nice one to consider. You simply just go like this and then you push down. And then voila, it's closed. And again, like I wear this crossbody and it sits a little bit higher because I like my things higher. So don't mind me, it does not match my outfit right now. I'm like really cold getting in this like transition to this winter season. So I just have it like this, and this actually still fits through like my coats and things like that, but I can always alter it. It really just depends on the height you're looking for. I have not tried this as a shoulder bag yet because I'm just not really a shoulder bag person. I think it just kind of falls. It depends on the bag, but on this one I don't. Just so you guys know too, if you guys are asking, the 12 Pro Max or any kind of Pro Max iPhone fits. Also, if you have a mini pochette, it fits perfectly in there with lots of room to spare. I just don't carry this necessarily in here because I feel like it's not that big and you can find things really easily. I don't need that organization, but know that if you wanted to, it definitely fits your mini pochette. Also a pair of sunnies as well. Let's dive right into the pros and cons. And again, like I haven't had this bag for super long. I probably only used it a few times. So I wouldn't say like I know too much about the bag. However, I do have some pros and cons based on the times I have used it and just playing around with the bag. So number one, I love the shape of the design. Is so unique. I love the fact that there's like, it's like accordion inside. I do think that Senreve did a really good job in designing this bag. And the fact that this is like accordion, but this still is like pretty flat. It's not bulky. You know, I think it lays nicely. It's very comfortable to wear because there are some bags that are accordions and it makes it super bulky and it like kind of poofs out when you're wearing it. And I do not like that. But this one is stretchy, but yet like still really flat, lays really nicely against your body when you're wearing it, whether it's shoulder or crossbody. So to me, like I think overall design is good. Okay, another pro, like I mentioned, is I love this gold buckle. I think it really makes like a really subtle statement. It like is very eye-catching, and although people may not know what it is, like people always ask me like, what is that? What kind of bag is that? Because it's so unique, right? I love the way that when you push it, it just like pops up. The dividers inside, I don't think it's necessarily needed, but I do appreciate it because I think as a part of the creativity and the design and the fact that you can't like put your card holder in the little slots and whatnot, it just does give that a little bit more convenience. And I do like that. I know some people like it open. For me, I don't mind it when it comes to this bag. I do like the fact that there is a back pocket, and although it's kind of tight, I think the more you use it, it will become stretchier. And because this bag isn't like, not that it's not pricey, but you're not paying like thousands of dollars for it. If it stretches a little, I'm not really worried about it versus like if it's like a Chanel and I'm putting something in the back pocket, I definitely will be worrying about it because I don't want to stretch the leather, but this is so durable. I feel like you still can stretch it out without ruining the bag. Also, another pro to this is the way the strap lays all around. It does really give you that flexibility in adjusting this to a shoulder or a crossbody, and I think it looks really nice, like the way they again designed it. I just think it looks overall, and then I love the color. Color really makes a bag sometimes, you know, like this green is like matches everything because it almost looks black in some lighting, but then if you wear it in the light, you see this like really beautiful rich green, which I personally really love. So yeah, these are all the things. Oh, and then lastly, I forgot one more pro is the fact that it's so durable. You can literally throw the bag around. It's not going to have any issues. And the inside, the micro suede, the Senreve micro suede is always really nice too. So I would say in a nutshell, like that would be like the pros in my opinion. Now let's go through the cons. And this con is the con I have with most of my Senreve bags is their strap. Now, although I love the design, I love the like thickness of this, I think it does sit really well. It's these buttons that make it so hard. Like, do you see that? Like, so here's what the buttons look like. Here's the holes. I, for the life of me, cannot put the knobs like through the little hole over here. And I almost just leave it like this because the strap itself is so tight within these little notches here that's not gonna fall. And I feel like if I were to, I could probably take a tool and squeeze it, but it might stretch this part of the leather a little bit more. I have this issue with pull-in bags too. I just wish that they would figure out a better solution for adjustments because This one either like breaks my nail, I'm not even kidding, or it takes me like 30 minutes to get it in. So I decided just to leave it like this. Honestly, no one notices it, and it makes it easier for me to adjust this, like, you know, whether I want it like shorter or longer, it just makes it so much easier. And then when I do get my statement strap later, I'm able to take this off with no problem. I don't want to have to go through like the process of like figuring out how to puncture and take out the straps. So this is not ideal. I wish they would fix this. Senreve, if you're watching, as much as I love the bags, I just wish that there's a better solution for this. So I would say that's my number one biggest con. The second one is, do I even have a second one? I don't actually think I have a second one. I think overall it's good. Okay, actually I have one more con, and it's not a fault because it's a con and a pro at the same time. Like I said, I love the design, but when you open this and it's like this, the way you close it, it's not hard, but it's not easy, right? You have to like get this flap tucked in so it doesn't get in the way of closure. And then do you see like when I push down like this, it's not that easy to push in. It doesn't matter if the bag is full or empty. You have to hold the bag like this and then push it in like that. So I've gotten used to it, so it's not that bad. But when I first started using it, it was like sometimes a struggle that I would just leave it open. Again, I've only probably used this bag 5 times, but I just wanted to state what I've noticed. Overall, I still think it's a great bag. So would I recommend this bag? Yes, I would definitely recommend it if you are okay with the closure and you know some of the cons that I had mentioned. Yeah, I definitely think it's worth it. I wouldn't buy this bag full price, so I would definitely wait till there's a sale. They often do sales. They often do like free gifts that you can add like a strap. Sometimes you can add like a card wallet. I mean, you can add like other things. So I would wait because I feel like it's not that it's not worth the full price, but why if you know that they're going to have a sale eventually, right? So if you're not in a hurry, I would definitely just wait for that. But overall, like I said, I really do like Senreve as a whole. I have many of their bags. If you guys actually want to see a collection video on all of my Senreve bags and which one I would recommend, like 1 through 10, let me know. I'll be happy to do that. But yeah, I haven't done a Senreve video in a while, but I do really think that this one needs a mention. I was going to do an unboxing on this, but I just really wanted to use the bag and then do a review and then be able to show like what actually fits first before I just do an unboxing. So that's why this one is going up now. But like I said, if you guys ever have any questions or if you guys have this bag and what are your pros and cons, drop me a comment below or feel free to DM me. And with that said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.